I'm Everton de Oliveira from the Groundwater Project, the Professor Agua that you've been following. And thank you for cooperating and collaborating with us to spread the word about groundwater. The world needs groundwater desperately. And we depend on people like Marco PETITTA, who's here today and is doing a great job for the groundwater community throughout the world. Marco is from La Sapienza, Rome, and he has organized a team to translate the book Groundwater on our water cycle. It's very good. Marco PETITTA, he is on behalf of the Italian hydrogeological community. The Italian chapter of the International Association of Hydrogeologists is responsible for the translation of the volume in Italian language. In detail, the following people provided the translation of each chapter: Costanza Cambi and Daniela Valigi from Perugia University, Daniela Ducci from Naples University, Paolo Fabri from Padua University, Alessandro Gargini and Maria Filippini from Bologna University, Marco Mazzetti from Milan University, Marco PETITTA himself from La Sapienza University of Rome, Vincenzo Piscopo from Tuscia University, Maurizio Polemio and Elisabetta Preziosi from the National Research Council, and finally, Sergio Ruzzi from D'Annunzio University. Welcome, Marco. You're always very welcome. You're a good friend. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, how you're interested in groundwater started in your life, and how you assembled this selected team of hydrogeologists in Italy to help you putting this book together. Welcome.
Thank you, Everton, for your kind description of our contributions, small contribution at this stage to the Groundwater project. We are really happy and very proud to have the possibility to translate the basic book on the water cycle in Italian language. So you're asking me something about my starting period when I start to be interested in hydrogeology, and I'm getting an old man. So you are asking me something happened decades ago, and it's not easy to remember. But anyway, it was during my graduate study in geology in Rome University, in Sapienza University, but I never heard about hydrogeology before. And also during the first years of my undergraduate program, I didn't realize that there is something into the rock under our feet. But suddenly during the master degree, I appreciated the explanation and the involvement and the enthusiastic relationship with my professors, Carlo Felice Boni, who was the first teaching hydrogeology in Italy in the 60s. So, in fact, at that period, his team tried to realize a new map of the groundwater resource in Italy, and there was some black area, some area where they didn't define in detail the amount of the resources because it was very big river there. And with my surprise, I discovered that it was exactly my village area. So the area where I live and continue to live right now out of the city is the area with the biggest group of spring in Italy and perhaps in Europe too. So a large amount of 30 cubic meters per second of springs, whatever in the area. And so the professor told me, do you want to have your thesis, your master thesis on this topic, and will be very useful for you. You can have your breakfast at home, you can go out on the field and go back for sleeping in your bed. And there was a very good opportunity. So at the beginning it was only for fun, for commodity, to be comfortable close to my home. But it was simply the beginning. And from that period, I really appreciated with time the question that groundwater is an invisible resource. So we have to take care and we have to discover, we have to show to the other people how much is the importance of this resource. So this was where my beginning, and for this time I still continue for the next 30 years to be involved in groundwater field. So yeah, it was a very good beginning. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Those I love those personal stories because usually we don't hear groundwater in school, right? And then
Yeah.
we learn later in life. That's typical. Very good. So, what is the importance of having the groundwater books in Italian, your mother tongue? And how was your experience translating the book? Would you recommend the experience to other volunteers?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. I recommend. Firstly, let me say that interest to this topic and to the idea to translate started from the need to have some information about the groundwater cycle in Italian for non-specialized people. Of course, the scientists, of course, also the master students in Italy have the knowledge of groundwater cycle and the groundwater science in general. And we in Italy, we are studying on English book and in the past from French book. So we don't need really to read in Italian at the level of master student. But we discover with the Italian chapter, with the colleagues, the relevance in the last year to communicate with the non-specialized people, and especially young people. So we decided to move in the translation of the water cycle book from the Groundwater Project because it's the first. So it's the basic of the hydrogeology and putting the accent on the role of groundwater with respect to the water cycle. So everyone knows what the water cycle is, but very few people knows what is the role of the groundwater into this cycle. So having this book in Italian give us the possibility to spread in the primary school, in the middle school, and to give to the student the possibility to appreciate the role of groundwater. So we need especially for communication. But at the same time can be also useful for undergraduate program and if necessary. And this is the reason, because we decide to perform this translation. And what about making this job? And was interesting to see how the language can transform the information also, because the English language is very basic, so it's very simple to read, and the concepts are very close in 2 lines. But when you translate in Italian, we are shaking hand, we are speaking in a different way with a lot of long sentences. So we also provide a sort of book translation, but as a professional people. So we change some concept, not of course the basic concept, but the way how it can be explained in the Italian language to be more attractive, to be more comprehensible to the reader. So it is an effort I never performed before. Was a novelty, and the team was built with the help of the Italian chapter of the Italian Association of Hydrogeologists, so only volunteers from the academic groups, and each one released the translation of one chapter, and each group, and I was in charge, as usual, unfortunately, as coordinating this activity and try to make to use the same terms for expressing the same concept in different chapters and so on. And so that it was an adventure that was really interesting to have this book in Italian language. I really hope that we can spread and reach how many people we can, including stakeholders and the young people too. Yeah.
Very good, very good. I as you say, I was thinking I had the same experience translating the Freeze and Cherry book here in Brazil, and it is a nice experience. It's a lot of work, but it's a nice experience. So could you please leave some good words about how the world needs groundwater and especially the importance of the Groundwater Project initiative, please.
Yes, as I mentioned before, with time, my academic career was changing from the basic knowledge and the need to improve the scientific concept, the scientific field, reach some results in academic, towards the need to communicate the relevance of the groundwater to the external people. Starting from the people that are working with the water cycle, of course, and stakeholders, public authorities, drinking suppliers, and agricultural committee, and so on. So step by step, my interest was shifting from the science to the societal challenge. And for this reason, I think that the contribution of the Groundwater project is a fundamental step, is a milestone, because give us the possibility to reach the student with several topics. A lot of books can be available and are available on special topic, a single topic, which helps a lot the students and also the professional people to have this information available. But at the same time, this can help to us to discuss and to improve the contact with the stakeholders and the society, because we can concentrate on this effort on a special topic, on a specific topic, if necessary. And of course, everything is free of charge, so the people can download and study on this and see some results and compare the information from the book to the with the local condition they are facing about groundwater resources and water resources in general.
All right, thank you very much, Marco, for your nice work. We enjoy having you around, and now we're going to work together on the Groundwater Project. Welcome to our team, and congratulations for a nice job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. I'm really excited to be part of the Groundwater Project, and I really hope that I can contribute in some way to this adventure, right? This challenge.
Thank you very much. Thank you.